Hello everyone and welcome to the 23rd day. So today we are setting up my new board game and talking a little bit about everything. So, why don't we don't have too much to set up on this board that I have here. Currently, I don't know how much you will see it for the moment, or like in future videos, just because I'm working on getting this bookshelf moved where these ones are, but I can't do it because it's something behind here that makes it stand out like this. So I'm working on getting this one on the wall back here, but then I need to get this one moved because I don't have the space here. So that's a struggle. So right now it's movable. Let's put it that way. So why don't we move a little over here? It's a large one. It's very, very large. So just because I do read a lot and I don't want this to last like a month. So why don't we set up this one a little first? So, and talk about, okay, rules. Let's just start with rules just because we need to talk about that. So, I don't know what to call this yet. So, that's the problem. So, on this game, we will have 4 players that I will play by myself. I just found up something just to make it fun. So we have 4 characters that I have right here. So we have Jude and Carden from the Folk of the Air trilogy. We have Rhysand and Farah from ACOTAR. We have Bryce and Hunt from Crescent City. And we have Jamie and Claire from Outlander. So, these 4 characters I will have in each corner of the board. You can't even see the corners, but they will be there. And each one of them will have a color, and I will have in this different prompts that will correspond to one of the characters. So all of them are kind of building their own kingdom, and the goal is to have the most pieces on the board. And the piece that I pick out must always connect to the piece, kind of the piece that I already have placed. And it also must connect with the character. So I will pick out, I will have to see how I feel each month, but I will pick between 5 and 10 prompts. And I will pick out a book that will fit, but I'm not going to set it in stone and say that that book has to be read for that prompt. As long as the book fits in that prompt, it will be okay. So I can change it up throughout the month. So I am also only allowed to kind of put down these pieces after I have read the book. So I'm not allowed to put down the book, put down the piece before I have read the book, just because that wouldn't be fair, because then it would be pieces that I haven't read on the board. So, also, if I finish all the prompts I can choose to rather pick one piece from the box and then read that and put it on the board, or I can just read. And if I pick a prompt from here, it won't be mandatory. I don't have to read it if I've already finished. I can call it mandatory prompts. Or I can just read whatever I would like. And then I will have some extra pieces. I haven't made those extra pieces yet. But those will be in a color, in a box, and I will just read a book and pick one piece from there. However, if I don't finish the prompts that I have left, it will be rolled over to the next month. And those will kind of be my kind of priority before I start to read my prompts for that month. I think that is everything. If it is something, I will just mention it in future TBR videos. So why don't we just put these on the board and yeah, it kind of doesn't matter where they are put. After, I will choose a color. There is even number of pieces in this box, so there are not one person who has more pieces than the other. And when I make the kind of extra cards or pieces, I will also make sure that there are the same amount of pieces, so it's not like more blues or more red, just because I want it to be even. So why don't we first put on the pieces, if it will cooperate. Sometimes it's not. Okay, I almost got it. Okay, so the first one we will put on is Jim and Claire. Why don't we put them up here in the top left corner? Jamie and Claire will be. Okay, so they are now up here. The next is Bryce and Hunt. So and of course we are struggling with this as well. Here. So let's put them in the top right corner, right? Yeah, right. That was very bad, but okay. There. So now they are up there. They are very small. So the next is Farah and Reason. So these are some of my favorite characters from kind of non-contemporary books. I mean, for example, Jamie and Claire are from a historical fiction or historical romance. So yeah, but they aren't like in a contemporary setting, just because like many contemporary romance or contemporaries, they don't kind of have drawn characters. So we have put them down here with my mess down here. And then we will have Jude and Carden. I almost forgot his name. So, there we go. So, they are down there. So, now we need to choose the colors for them. So, I don't know what color I want, so I will just put them behind my back and choose one. Okay, so let's start with Jamie and Claire. I just lost one. Okay, so let's pick this. So Jamie and Claire will be blue. So I will just draw a blue kind of around it. Not very good, but it doesn't matter because it will have pieces over it. Now we have 3 left, so let's take Bryce and Hunt and just twirl them around so I don't know where anything is. So Bryce and Hunt will be green. Okay, so there we go. And then let's take Reason and Farah. They will be red. There we go. And then Jude and Carden will be yellow. So, there we go. Now, this board is actually finished. So, we will just fill up the board. So, that will be quite a long process. So, let's see how this year goes. Let's see how far we go. The thing is, I have no idea how many pieces I need to actually make this board. I almost said to actually finish the board. I have no idea actually. So I also want to say that if when I kind of have, for example, Jamie and Claire all the way like here and Bryce and Hunt all the way, I can, if I want to, take one upon the other and then the one on top will count. So kind of I almost had like a battle that if you have filled up the board, then you can just put a piece on top of the other and that piece will count, and then the other team kind of loses a point. So I need to keep count, kind of, yeah, when everything is right. I almost said. So yeah, I need to kind of keep count somehow. So I think I might have to keep count in my bullet journal or something. Yes, I have stickers all the way around from Attack on Titan. So that was actually it for this video. I don't want to do anything else. There will be a TBR video in a few days where we will pick my first pieces and first books for January, which is crazy that it's almost a new year. Let's hope 2021 will be a little better, but who knows. So yeah, that was it. I hope you enjoyed, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't subscribed and would consider doing that, the subscribe button is down below. And if you want to follow me on any of my social media, all the links are down in the description, and I will see you next time. Bye!